Thinking of listing your spare bedroom on Airbnb? You're not alone. More and more people are turning their unused spaces into serious income, but it's no longer as simple as tossing clean sheets on the bed. In this video, we're breaking down what it really takes to rent a room in your house on Airbnb, from potential earnings and guest expectations to rules, red tape, and real-world tips. So let's dive in. Isn't just for full-time vacation rentals or second homes anymore. In fact, one of the fastest growing segments of the short-term rental world is room hosting. That means renting out a private room or even a shared space within your primary residence. It's flexible, it's accessible, and it can be a great stepping stone if you're new to short-term rentals. But make no mistake, this isn't passive income. Renting out a room means bringing guests into your personal space, which comes with its own set of challenges and decisions. The good news, you don't have to go in blind. Today we're going to explore the pros and cons of room hosting, what the data says about earning potential, and what you should consider before creating your listing. One reason renting a room has gained traction is accessibility. You don't need to buy a new property or have a large space to get started. It's a great way for homeowners or even renters with landlord approval to dip their toes into the short-term rental world. For many, it's about offsetting the cost of rising mortgages or inflation. Others are motivated by social connection or the opportunity to meet travelers from around the world. And in tighter markets where short-term rental regulations limit full home rentals, hosting a room might be one of the few viable options left. But here's what sets room rentals apart. This is a shared living experience. You're offering your space and your hospitality. And that means expectations, boundaries, and communication needs to be clear from day one. According to AirDNA's data, renting out a private room on Airbnb can be a solid revenue stream, especially in urban areas and tourist destinations where hotel alternatives are in demand. In some cities, a private room can bring in more than $2,000 a month, depending on the size, quality, and the location of the home. But context matters. Smaller markets with lower tourism or limited demand may bring in far less. That's why local market data is essential before you start. Look at average daily rates for private rooms, occupancy trends, and how your potential listing compares in terms of amenities and guest reviews. And don't forget, your earnings are typically lower per night than a full home rental, but so are your operating costs. Fewer linens, lower utility spikes, and fewer turnover often means higher margins, especially if you're already living in the home. Room hosting has some major upsides. You get to earn income from space that might otherwise sit empty. The startup costs are low, and for many hosts, the social element is a bonus. You're creating a more personal guest experience, and in turn, that can lead to better reviews and repeat bookings. But it's not for everyone. Living with strangers, even temporarily, requires flexibility and patience. You'll need to navigate different personalities, lifestyles, and expectations. And while Airbnb does have support systems in place, it's ultimately your home. You're the housekeeper, concierge, and peacekeeper all in one. Guests may be respectful and kind, or they might be noisy, messy, or need extra hand-holding. If you're not comfortable with that, it might not be the right fit. The most important rule for room hosting: be clear. From your listing description to your house rules, set expectations up front. Will guests have access to your kitchen? Do you expect them to remove shoes? What are your quiet hours? The more transparent you are, the more aligned your guest experience will be. Include photos of the shared areas, mention your pet if you have one, and clearly describe the bathroom situation, shared or private. A thoughtful welcome message goes a long way. Let guests know how to reach you, what to do if they need anything, and where to find essentials. Great communication doesn't just prevent complaints, it builds trust. And in shared spaces, that's everything. Before you hit publish on your listing, check the rules. Many cities have different regulations for renting a room versus an entire unit. In some areas, you might be exempt from short-term rental restrictions if you live on site. In others, you'll still need a permit or you must comply with occupancy limits. Your HOA or landlord may also have policies that limit or prevent short-term rentals, even if you only rent out a room. and some states require tax collection or insurance disclosures that vary by host type. The bottom line, do your homework. Airbnb's responsible hosting hub and your local's government website are great starting points. Don't assume you're in the clear just because it's your own home. Renting out a room in your home is one of the most accessible ways to break into the short-term rental industry. It offers flexibility, financial rewards, and a chance to build hosting skills before taking on a larger property. But it comes with real responsibilities. From screening guests to managing expectations and protecting your personal space, if you're thoughtful, informed, and genuinely interested in hospitality, room hosting can be a fulfilling and profitable path. If this video helped you, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more hosting tips. I will see you in the next video.